Hey guys, how are you doing today? It's iRocker77. Just got back from the mall. I was in the Apple store before I went to my movie, and I decided to pick up a case. And what's interesting is that I was actually picking between another in-case slider, the white one, which I've really been wanting, and this Hurley case here, which I've been wanting to, and I've been kind of wanting to do a review on. And what I'm doing here, guys, if you can hear me, I don't think you can, but I'm actually going to show you something that I found interesting while I was in the Apple store. So before I get to the unboxing and stuff, I had heard about this case, but I did not know that they sold it at the Apple store. I thought that I was going to have to order it kind of like a Switch Easy case. Now, what's odd is, well, actually, it's not odd. I actually think it's pretty cool, but all of these, I don't know what you want to call them, but Oakley and, Hurley, they're making iPhone cases, which is interesting to me. So what I found interesting in the Apple store is I actually had an in-case slider in my hand, and the packaging is very similar, which is interesting to me. The Hurley case is a little bit bigger packaging. So, let's go ahead and do the unboxing here. I did switch my case while I was at the mall, and so I had a chance to play with this thing a little bit. So guys, this is a Hurley case. It's made by Hurley for the iPhone 3G. It's a $30 case. I have the plaid. They had a couple of other, well, at my Apple store they didn't, but so I actually like that packaging a lot. It's got this really cool design here, but anyways, you guys don't care about the packaging. So I'm gonna take that off there, and just kind of like the in-case slider again, except it's got Hurley stuff on it. Now I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but I do have a fair bit of lint in there already. So I'm going to put it on. But while I'm putting it on, I want to talk about one thing is that this case is not the easiest thing in the world to put on. I'm not a big silicone guy, but I do like my case needs to be about style. And guys, that is why I love this sucker right here. I mean, people are like, whoa, dude, is that an iPhone? I'm like, yeah. I want style. I want class. And that's what I get with a Rebel, and that's what I'm getting with that. So, what's interesting to me is that a lot of, okay, you can see there, the camera hole, I'm going to have to play with this a little bit to get it, and you do with all silicone cases a little bit, but, okay. Now, I'll show you my complaints in a minute, but that works. Hold on, let's come over here. That works. Okay. So, here's my complaints before I get to the things that I do like. What's weird is, this piece is not really firm, this bottom piece here. And it kind of slumps up over the home button. And, it's kind of hard to press. And I found myself, usually I use the home button, but I found myself actually using the sleep-wake button a lot more. Now, as you can see, the cutout for the headphone jack is very nice once you get it in there. Same thing with the camera hole. You're going to have to play with it, but it's not going to take you forever. One thing that does not make any sense to me is that some cases come up over this, which is cool, I think that's okay. But what's weird about this case is, like, you just have these little, like, oh, sorry guys, I was off camera. You have these little, like, loop things right here. It's kind of hard to see because it's black on black, but you have these little loop things, which it's just kind of weird to me. They're kind of like semicircles. So, I do like that Hurley symbol right there, though. I think that's cool. So, that's just kind of an overview of the case. As you can see there. The bottom is cut out nicely, completely open. And that's what the back looks like. Now, let's get to my pros. First pro is that people are probably, unlike, not necessarily the Rebel Arctic, but maybe like a Rebel Tiger or something like that. People are going to be like, okay, is that an iPhone? And, yeah, you know, people are probably going to realize this is an iPhone, and I don't care about that. The point that I'm trying to make is that you, or not you, but I want my case to be like, people are like, whoa, that's an iPhone, like, that's a really cool case. And, you know, and that's why I like these Switch Easies, because they don't sell them at the Apple Store, and I'm kind of making this a Switch Easy video, but it's not. So, let's do another overview on the back. So, I do have the, plaid, PR plaid, that's what it says on the back. And so I'm going to read, on the back of the box here, it says, provides protection for the iPhone 3G, contour fitted shape, access to all controls, cutout for camera, lens, speaker, and microphone. Now, here's my thing on that. Here's my take on what they're saying. And this is, you know, you don't, that's what a case should have. If a case doesn't have that, there's something wrong, usually. So guys, I really do like this case, even though I'm not really a silicone guy. Now, two more things before I go, and it's actually about the same thing, but there's a pro and a con about it. First off, this is one of the only silicone cases that actually comes over, well, no, I say that. They all come over the chrome, but this one actually has a pretty decent lay-on-the-table design. I mean, like, I'm not touching my screen there. You guys see that. So, the other thing, but I also don't really like that, because this is like a thicker silicone, and I don't know. Guys, I'm not a silicone guy, but I do like having attention. So, it's iRocker77. I'm going to sign out here. Got some stuff coming up. I think I might have said this in another video, but Flipmano HD, XPS 420, iRocker77. I will see you guys soon. Be sure to subscribe over there, comment, and rate down there. Bye, guys.